I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads by a lot. And nobody would suggest that we allow anyone to just build nuclear warheads if they want. That would be insane. And mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes. Far.
In the last few years, artificial intelligence has made massive leaps in capability and ease of use. The rise of tools like ChatGPT and Midjourney have created a way for anyone to create essays, art, and other types of content without needing the individual skill and training normally associated with these tasks. For those living under a rock, GPT is a computer program that launched in November of 2022, where you are basically having a sort of WhatsApp conversation with a robot that holds what feels like every piece of information that has ever existed, excluding everything after 2021. But it can summarize books, it can rephrase your writing, write poetry, or it can explain quantum mechanics in a way that even a 5-year-old could understand. The GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, which essentially means that it was trained on a large dataset of text and can generate new responses based on what it has learned so far. One of ChatGPT's strong points is that it's capable of summarizing and reinterpreting text you ask. It can break down Shakespeare's works in a 10-page essay, or write a dissertation on the parallels between ancient mythology and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This signals the beginning of a road that will see many technological breakthroughs that will be based on AI technologies like machine learning. There's also been a long-standing debate. What's the impact likely to be on the workforce? Are these AI tools the next industrial revolution, or a high-tech Pandora's box? Or more importantly,
will a robot take my job?
You are watching Call of the Cosmos. Several companies have already embraced forms of AI as a way forward in a competitive marketplace, while others are taking a wait-and-see approach over concerns about copyright and potential problems with some AI systems. Educators remain concerned about students using AI to complete assignments, but it's possible learning how to use these tools could set some up for careers as so-called prompt engineers, who understand how to get the most out of these AI systems. Putting in prompts helps guide the AI towards the final output. The interaction between humans and AI will become more and more prevalent as we move forward. Then we will see that they can be really good, because they can increase our productivity, our efficiency. Some of the most at-risk jobs, according to a report by Goldman Sachs, are office, administration, legal, and business and financial operations. On the other end of the spectrum, production, repair and cleaning, and maintenance jobs are in a safer position. But there is another angle. Without human input, AI is bare bones. There is fear that AI will replace drivers by driverless cars, but that's not true. AI since a long time has been used in the aviation industry by planes, but traveling by road is more complex than traveling by air. Too simple is using AI to assist truck drivers. It will enable them to rest, while automatic driving takes over while doing long hauls of goods across the country. While not completely independent, it will have human input as it lacks the common sense of understanding humans. The prospect of a runaway evil eye, Skynet, robots taking over has been explored in countless science fiction books and movies. And when things like fake images of the former president getting arrested go viral, it can reinforce the view that AI tools are dangerous in the wrong hands. Some governments around the world are considering legislation, and Italy has even banned ChatGPT. Right now there are no institutions that exist to regulate or contain these technologies, and the companies themselves that create the tools and that control them are not providing any semblance of self-regulation. The report by Goldman Sachs estimates that 2/3 of jobs in the US, Europe, and 300 million jobs worldwide could be exposed to automation from new AI advances. But the report also notes that some of these potential job losses could be offset by new jobs that would emerge in this post-AI world. If looked at the shipping business, Port of Long Beach is the second busiest port in North America, and now has evolved to integrate humans and AI working side by side. They have a no man's land, where humans don't go unless required. Machines operate by following software orders by scanning numbers and following trackers placed on the ground. Earlier, even the craneman had to climb to move the containers around. Now he just commands an order to the software and work is taken care of. If you go back to Ben Franklin's times, you know, everybody was a farmer practically. And today, the fraction of the workforce that's farmers is pretty small. And yet it hasn't caused massive unemployment. New technology gave rise to new opportunities. New opportunities gave rise to new jobs. That's very likely to be the case here. When we're talking about large language models, we can also talk about specific occupations related to word processing, translation. Even if 300 million jobs aren't exposed to automation from this new jump in AI capability, it's still likely that some industries will face a new wave of disruption in the coming years. So, what's next? Some companies are already leaning into new AI tools to increase productivity. What exactly the new jobs will be is not so clear, but they're likely to be there. At the same time, it's fair to say very nearly all jobs are in the process of being transformed by new technology. In California, a pizza place by the name of Zoom Pizza is integrating AI into its pizza-making process. A majority of the process is automated by AI, but here is the best part. It knows the number of pizzas needed to be made every day and which ones. This has led the company to minimal food wastage, which is a major problem, as half the food on the planet goes to trash. If the same concept is applied to every human's everyday food consumption, ending world hunger might be a possibility. And that's going to have important implications for more such things. This is something we have observed also in past industrial revolutions, technological breakthroughs. So employment is not under threat, but it is just that we will see some shifts in employment from one job to the other, because these technological advances can have a pervasive impact. AI technology seems to threaten the business model of higher education all over the world as students have quickly learned to take AI-powered shortcuts in doing their homework. We can already see a rush to arms by those who see the potential. For example, BuzzFeed has laid off about 180 people, roughly 12% of their total workforce. Even watching sitcoms may never be the same, at which channel called Watch Me Forever recently came up with an unconventional concept, a spoof of the popular 90s sitcom Seinfeld, written and animated by AI that ran non-stop 24/7. The potential of such a concept is undeniably remarkable, so you may be asking, are we doomed? If AI is so powerful already, what hope do we have of ever landing a job in this market? You could just say, hey ChatGPT, write me a script for a YouTube video and just record it and hit publish is very naive thinking. AI will not be able to fully become creative anytime soon, especially to generate entirely original ideas out of nothing without human input. I firmly believe that things get massively disrupted by artificial intelligence across all industries, and the only way to maintain your relevance on the market is to foster creativity. If you retain a creative mentality and learn to use AI to boost your productivity, you will become irreplaceable. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Have you tried using ChatGPT yet? Has it impacted your experience in any way, whether at school, at work, or simply for fun in your free time? Let us know in the comments down below. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. and we'll see you again very soon. You are watching Call of the Cosmos.